What's up? What's up, everybody? Let everybody get in the house. What's up, Z? What's up? Give everybody time to get in. Make sure you got your get some writing utensils, both. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, Royal Blessings? What's up? Welcome in, everybody. Give everybody time to get in. I've got one more here. Let me see here if I can. Because I had to hit her up because I don't have her direct. How's the fam? How's everybody doing? How's the fam? How's everybody doing? How y'all feeling, y'all? What's up? What's up, Starboy? Welcome in. Everybody make sure y'all got your house paper, pens ready. All right. We're going to check out what the energy is and what I'm picking up on. And I already got a class ready for you. So stand by, okay? Because I really want y'all to get this, fam. I really want y'all to get this. And I'm going to work with y'all a lot more on this as we go along in our spiritual journey, tapping in, growing as spiritual beings out here in this chaotic world we're living in, all right? So, you know, as I come to my desk, my cards was laying here. This has to do with your health, babes, okay? This has to do with your health, overall health of the anatomic body of God, okay? This is your temple, baby, we're talking about, okay? So give everybody time to get in. Make sure y'all have your pens and paper ready because we're going to do some chaotic order training so we can make sure that when you're tapped in fully in. You're awakened to what's going on around you and your surroundings. We're gonna really work on this to drive the nail in, okay? All right, fam, because just give y'all I like telling my stories, okay? So y'all ready for story time, fam? Y'all ready for story time? We're gonna get a story right quick. Yeah, my Tib is back. I'm glad to have my dad back, boy. Confirmation. I'm glad to have my dad back. We on it now, gang, okay? What do I call it? Potato with a big wiener and a dictator? Fuck off. Because you're here for the wrong reason. That's what I call it. Game's over, fam. Game's over, okay? What I dealt with yesterday, game is over. You know what I'm saying? When it starts affecting my soul tribe, and I'm having problems keeping my soul tribe and my soul family focused, and the light goes out, then that's when Tab steps in, okay? If y'all notice, I pulled back from Terra, I pulled away from this, I'll pop into, like Brother Leon's chat other, and other readers. Y'all might see me throughout there, and I support y'all at 110% on a healing journey. But I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to confusing the children of God and healing on their journey and causing roadblocks, because without each and every one of you, all 23 in the house right now, I'm speaking to you guys, as well as myself. If we are not healed, mind, body, and soul, then we're walking on dangerous territory. Because then we're not paying attention to our surroundings. We get disoriented. We are not there as a cohesive group, building unity and building a stronger collective body. So that's when Tab steps in and says, okay, brakes on. We got to gather up, rally up, get back in, and get to work. Okay? Because you can't be in these phones, your TVs, etc., and then expect to be in the spiritual world and in the earthly plane if you're not grounded and focused on what you're doing. You get trapped. You understand? Fam, you understand? Then you're on that vicious cycle, waiting to go out of control. So we're not here to play games, fam. I take your healing journey very seriously. I love humanity. I don't care what walk of life you come from, what religion you come from. It does not matter. It starts with healing self first. Healing self first. All right. So this has to do with your overall health before you can get on your purpose. So let me give you your story. I'm not going to call no names. I'm just going to put the storyline out there. When I meet with one of my Soul Tribe members to have a dinner date and chill with them, and they're chaotic and all over the place and don't know if they're going left or they're going right. And I know this individual is very well tapped in as a child of God. It disturbs me. It disturbs me. So it turned on my spiritual investigator eyes. As I'm sitting in the restaurant, a man and woman comes in, sits down beside us, and starts talking to us, asking about the restaurant we were located at and eating. My alarm bells went off, fam. So I started paying attention. All the way up until 2:30 when I got home last night, and I prayed and woke up this morning. Here is your message. Here is your message. Chaos. This is the kind of order you're going to get. When you have chaos, this is the order you get. If you did not see it on the front of the screen. That's what you get. So for the ones that believe in tarot, and rely on tarot to guide your path, I'm going to give you a message. But I want you in class. I want you in class to put in the work. Because no message from God is going to do you any good if you do not put in the work. You hear me, fam? Let's roll them dice. Let me get, hold on, let me find my lighter. Hold on. Let me get my protection in here, y'all. Let me get a protection in here. About to pour it in your glass, fam. You hear it? Spirit said, here, he's pouring in your glass. All right, I think we got to get on lit. Y'all ready? Let's get that prayer. Let's get that prayer. Look, I only got 3 in the house. Look how serious. Look at this. 3, 8 lights. How many people are really, truly serious about their healing journey? I'm just saying, collective. Pay attention. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Most High God, I want to thank you for your love, your mercy, and your grace. I call karmic justice on anything that's come up against your children of God, any chaos, any disturbance on their healing journey, any finessing, backstabbing, betrayal, manipulation. I repeat this energy by calling karmic justice. Place them on the scales, Father. Balance out at your will and your discretion. I ask you to transmute that energy. Send it back through the sacred blood. Cleanse it, purify it. Bring it back to the collective to raise our overall vibration to get us closer to you, Father God. My beloved ancestors of the great white light, my legion of angels that walk with me on a daily. Spirit guides, Holy Spirit, most divine high God, please do come on in the house. Guide and lead and protect me as I channel this message. Giving your warriors a direct message to guide and lead their path, to help them be stronger and put on that armor of God. And we want to give you the praise for it. Thank you, Father God. All right, let's get your claims out. 12, 12. 12, 12. All right, fam. All right. Y'all ready? It's amazing. Hey. I'm looking for you, B. I'm looking for you. You're doing my prayer, and I look up and you're there. Look at that. Look at God. Well. Let's get those numbers first. What is it? That's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It is in divine order. 2, 5, 6. I'm gonna give you 2, 5, 6. Wow. Pay attention to spam callers. Pay attention to your phone and spam callers. All right. Number 9 may be significant. You may be seeing 9 a lot. Jefferson, Marshall, Madison, Huntersville, Gainesville, Birmingham. May be significant, fam. Fort Payne, Athens, Scottsboro. May be significant. Alabama may be significant. Notate and use a scientific notation of a square root or a cube. The world is not all sunshine and rainbows, collective. It's dimensional. Do not stay in 4 quarters. Get out the box. That's what I'm hearing. Like I said, this has to do with your health. It has to do with your purpose. How your health can change. All right. Good job. Good job. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what is this message you want to deliver to the collective? Given a clear and concise message of what your warriors need to know out here on these battlegrounds. Don't get mad at me, yo. Don't get mad at me. This has to do with your balance. I told you. Balance. Balance, 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 balance. Bringing a state of perfect harmony unto the world, and by doing so without judgment. Let me say it one more time. Bring a state of perfect harmony into the world. Do it so without judgment. Let's get it. Yeah, somebody's health is in reverse. They failed, collective. They failed this relationship. They're not going to let you back this time. They can't blame you, collective. Yes. They think it's funny because they in their pride. Yeah, they don't know how to show gratitude, fam, for the small things they have. They're guilty for causing this change, causing that worry about you being free. They're worried now. They wanted to worry you about being free because you are at service. You are being honest. And now they're not happy. Yeah, they have no friends or nothing, okay? They don't even know who to go to as far as their adversaries when it comes to their growth. Let them speak, baby. Let them speak. Yeah, they don't know whether to envy you or not, collective. They don't know if they regret it yet because, see, they still can't make up their mind if they love you or not. But they want your empathy so they can blame it on you. Why? Because they want to cause a death. This is all because of their self-esteem. Persevere past this fear, okay? Trust in the process and accept, okay? Loneliness will draw you closer to God when it comes to your purpose, okay? Get on your knees, call judgment, and stop denying your abundance when it comes to your peace. Practice that forgiveness and be patient and stop doubting. Because where there is doubt, you lack faith, children. You got to have courage. You got to have courage. I don't raise weak warriors. Look, look, Spirit said take them like they are. It's called discipline, baby. It's called discipline. What's up, sis? It's called discipline. Because I refuse to raise weak warriors. Because some people like to point the blame on everybody but self. And you continue holding on to what? Doubt. Give me true crime. Give me true crime, please. Give me one, please. Somebody's hiding evidence, babies. Okay? They're looking. Somebody is looking. And it's obvious. It's right in front of their face. They're looking. And it's literally right in front of their face. They already got the tools. The tools are there, babies. You're equipped with it within yourself. Your gut feeling, your spidey senses, how your body reacts around people. This couple that I ran into with one of the Soul Tribe members last night when I took them out for their birthday dinner, when I hugged them, I had the chills run from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. Collective. The Spirit of God moved through me. It woke the Spirit of God up in me. The Holy Spirit. My alarm bells went off. That's when I started paying attention. Let's go. Yeah, you got clarity now of your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing. Quit being a silent witness. You find the facts. You go in and investigate. You follow that moral compass. You have integrity. And that's what causes cases. That's what causes the balance. That's what causes the balance. Because you see the truth, collective. It's clearly right in front of you. It's all in the forensics. You understand whenever they go in and they investigate a crime scene, the forensics, they collect small little things and they put it together and it brings the whole puzzle piece of the investigation together. That's your analytical lens. That's your analytical lens. Because I'm going to tell you something. There's his truth, there's their truth, but the real truth lies in the middle. There's their truth, her truth, his truth, but the truth lies in the middle. That is just. That is just. That is balanced. Take a scale. Put somebody else's truth on one side, put somebody else's. I want you to go get a scale. And I want you to start stacking up stuff. And watch how unbalanced it gets on each side. You got to quit looking at sides. It ain't about sides. It ain't about whose side you on. The truth is in the middle. Let me show you something. Do you see the scale? Do you see the scale? You got a wing, you got a wing, you got a moral compass, and then you've got the fire sitting on top of it. Look up, children. Quit holding your head down. No, I'm not. You've got ematic evidence, baby. Once you put your puzzle pieces together, you hold the key to all the complex issues you have in your life. Every one of them. Now you got to determine if you're going to stay and be ethical about all the dilemmas that you went through or not. God don't put something in your path to overcome, collective. All the dilemmas, all the tyranny, all the hard work. They didn't want me to get that out, did they? He don't put that weight on you and leave you to handle it on your own. It's up to you. It's up to you. Are you going to continue carrying those burdens? Or are you going to let it go and heal yourself? The more you go through, the more you heal, the stronger you get. Go in there and repeatedly cut the same area over and over again as it heals. And what happens to the skin? The dermal layer of the skin, collective. What happens to it? How many times do I have to tell you this? Creates what they call a scar tissue. The tissue gets thicker. It gets harder. Some things ain't worth you to keep going back to these dilemmas. The cases are closed. If they don't want to speak the truth, they don't speak the truth. Call justice on them. Call justice on them. Vengeance is not yours, saith the Lord. Give me the tarot. Good job. Good job, Pickle Pants. Good job. See, they don't even want me to shuffle tarot. Don't even want me to shuffle tarot. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Most High God, what's the message? Clear and concise message. Clear and concise message, please and thank you. Clear and concise. I rebuke all negative energies, all demonic energies, anything that is coming up against my warriors, trying to cause any confusion, conflict in their life. I call justice on them at this time. I ask for your wrath and your will to be done. Move us out of the way. Keep us in your will and your guided path. All for the uplifting of your kingdom. And 3 comes out. Yes, I told you. It's to cause conflict. It's to cause conflict. Yes, these burdens. It's to cause conflict. What? So you can't move, collective. To wound you. You're a warrior. To wound you. To keep you trapped in your head. God dang. How many different decks do I have to use? Yeah. Queen of Wands, do some self-reflection. Okay? Because see, the thing is, the reason why you may have the self-respect for yourself, may even have that confidence. But the one thing you don't have is the security. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No security. None. None, collective. None. Manslow Law, go look at it. The pyramid. The first thing you can have before this Ace of Cups can come in is security. You have to be safe. That's when you get your prosperity. That's whenever you find growth. That's when you find growth. Okay, babies? Let's go. What God am I praying to? How about you ask yourself what God you pray to, baby? Yeah, because see, it's only going to get worse from here. If you keep going the way you're going, because you're going to run right into the illusions, right into every single illusion that they throw it in your face. All right, Queen of Pentacles. You're collaborating, trying to bring balance between the dark and the light. You're a temperance angel. You work with the dark and the light. This is your birthright. I told you to bring what? We are the world. That's all I'm hearing. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start living. There's a choice to make, collective. Let's go. Yeah. See, they tried to stop you, baby. But see, you was too self-disciplined. You were too self-disciplined. You worked your magic. Yeah, that's your magic. That's your magic. That's all the magic you do, baby. is you pray for justice to be served. That's the magic you do. You ask God to step in, the great magician, the greatest one that ever lived, to step in, to intervene. And this has got people caught up in their heads in the home. Got them caught up in their heads. Let's go. See, all you tried to do is inspire people to take the opportunities to build this wealth. Work towards their legacy. That's all you tried to do, is inspire people to do better in life. Collective. Help them find that creative side of themselves again. A passion, a spark, a fire. But said, that you got people out here that are just so freaking lost. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? He went that way. And that's the truth. Straight to the devil. That's where he went. He went that way. To the devil. You seen it, collective. Yeah. Because see, they were over here juggling. They were juggling. They were working really hard at this too. So now, here's the sun. The sun's there. They were looking back instead of looking forward. You see that? He's looking back. They were looking at the money because of the greed. They were looking at the past. They were looking you keep looking back. Then you don't see the sun. Confirmation. When you keep looking back, you can't see the sun. You end up missing your opportunity. Yeah, you was challenged, okay, by an emperor. That was greedy. Want a victory. Yeah, this lover over here, they're going to have to surrender, baby. Okay? Because Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups, yeah, these two are working together to cause justice. And it's going to bring down this tower for bringing this fishy offer in. Trying to get your wishes to come true. Because you're still living in the past. You're stuck in the past. Yeah. You got to overflowing cup of love, collective. You getting the foresight on it now of who you collaborated with when it come to this Two of Cups. They tried to lay you to rest. Yeah, they were giving you information, Queen of Wands. They were giving you this information. Yeah, to try to cause a death to you. But you're disappointed now because you realize where the fruits of the labor is truly coming from. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict also with that King of Wands. Heavy airy Leo Sag energy. Yeah, that one's a fool too. He caved to his emotions. He caved. And that got him left out in the cold. And that was supposed to be the head of the institution. That's the head. That was supposed to be on their destiny. The wealthy businessman. That seems so very ambitious and so passionate. Trying to get a new start. But listen, they got a new ideal now. How to sneak you again. Okay? You got a King of Swords over here trying to block your destiny. Don't want you to heal. Coming in with these little mealy ass damn pinnacles. Trying to manifest off of your back to cause you heartache and continue. They still gonna leave you right here, soul searching, sitting in hermit. They don't care. They don't care. Confirmation. They might tell you they love you, but they don't care. Because they got a false perception of what love is, collective. Give me the angel numbers. Well, pickle pants might be talking to you. You might want to pay attention to the people that's around you, boo. That's all I can tell you. This message resonates with you. You might want to check your boundaries. Those people that talk about you behind your back, smiling your face, ain't doing nothing but putting a sword in your back. Some things is not meant for other people to understand. Is that understood? Pass that message along. Yeah, you're standing in your willpower, okay? People, yeah, they didn't want you to create this balance. They didn't want you to be balanced. That's why you're standing in your willpower. They did not want you to create balance. They did not want balance to come in to your destiny. Hold on a second. Yeah, they wouldn't listen to their intuition when you gave them the vision that they needed. It's divine timing, collective. What was the vision? Give me one. Dang, oh, you didn't give them one vision, you gave them two. They must have been seeing two of you then, didn't they, collective? Was it a double vision? It's amazing. Now, who's confused? Because I only see one true God. Somebody had to have courage, okay? Give me your angels. From the angels. From the angelic realm. What are we looking at for the collective? What do we need to be warned about? What do we need to be warned about? Peace. It's amazing. It's amazing. And that's where you were guided to. And now you have joy, baby, because you're happy. You ain't got to deal with the chaos. So whoever tried to take it from you, they're going to pay for it, okay? Where we going, Spirit? Anything else? Spirit's leading me to the past life deck. Somebody's finances in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Egypt. Finances is in reverse. They need to forgive. They need to forgive. What's this have to do with the past life when it comes to the collective body? Has to do with your finances, your prosperity. Yeah. Because see, they didn't want you to have this wisdom. Because you're a scribe, baby. You're writing your own story. Your father. Tell me about the father. He took that vow too. He took that vow too. All right. Tell me about the natives. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They brought you health. What's hiding behind? Ooh, they brought you health from the galactic. From the stars. The natives brought you health from the stars. Then it scared you. This medicine man, this medicine woman, did it scare you? Confirmation. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. It's time to boot up. It's time to boot up and learn your lesson. It's time to boot up and learn your lesson. What you're dealing with is unrequited love in reverse. Let it go. It is a karmic lesson. It's in reverse. You're done. This battle is done. It's over. Let it go. Leave. Put on your armor. You're one of the angels, baby. I'm getting your star seed. I'm getting your star seed. You're one of the Romans. Yeah, you lost that love. That's a part of your legacy, though. This ain't mine. I know where my roots are. Your spouse, he's Celtic. And he's hungry. He's hungry. Feed him. That baby that they were transporting, that one. You let the flock scavenge away from the farm. The horse got out the stable, baby. Then it ended up becoming an orphan, controlled and manipulated by a system that had Asian blood ties, that imprisoned, enslaved this child, that baby. They ain't moving around. They enslaved it. You want the truth? There it is. Because there ain't no justice for it. And you're looking for it. But you got to embrace that art, your gift. Use your gift, your star seed. And quit persecuting yourself. I told you you're insecure. Quit waiting on the Egyptian ships to roll in. They're not going to save you. I told you. The Egyptian ships are not going to save you. What'd I tell you? They got to ask for forgiveness. They're not worthy of my Father's love. Let's get him letters. Hold on a second, guy. Spirits lead me to ring that bell. Breathing in collective, 44:55 on the time. Breathe in the Spirit of God. Exile all demonic entities. Welcome in, Sharon. Can you hear me now, baby? Ramsey has entered the building. I be dog. What of a confirmation? 45-45. Good deal, baby. Good deal. You know, when I was in school, I actually seen, since we're talking about Egypt, 2K or K2, maybe significant. But we're going to break. Story time, okay? That's disturbed. Ramsey the Great was brought to America. I actually had a Coca-Cola bottle, a glass Coca-Cola bottle, when I was younger that I had bought when they brought Ramsey over to America. Do you know Ramsey is no longer in one piece? His body is disturbed. He is split among the nations. But I was able to go and see Ramsey the Great. Thank you, Miss Sharon. I appreciate you for that confirmation. Wow. It's time for a change, collective. 5 popped out. Let's go. Names, numbers, initials. Give me the message relating to the collective. Any messages you want to get to the collective, please. Names, numbers, initials. Names, numbers, initials, or any messages you want to deliver to the collective, please. And thank you, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Names, numbers, initials, any messages you want to deliver to the collective. Last time, make it good. Yeah. The zebra over here, their stripes don't ever change. They better duck. Are they going UA on you now? Are they taking an unauthorized leave of absence? That's a chargeable offense in the military, by the way. Do we need to send out the chasers? Yeah. Xylophone may be significant. Do we need to send out the chasers? Might be waiting on a cash app hill. I don't know. You an Egyptian? Me neither, baby. I'm a child of God. Me neither. All right, so you got U, you got A, you got X, you got D, you got Z, you got N. Collective, this is a completion of a cycle. 4 may be significant for your foundation. Initial T may be significant. J may be significant. JT, TJ may be significant, okay? B, BA may be significant, okay? Quail. Quail may be significant, okay? Q is, you got Q there, okay? You got O. Somebody's not a quail. Somebody's not royal. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody's from the old world. Somebody wasn't from the old world. Somebody's from the old world. Somebody's not from the old world. Huh. Okay. Wow. 58, 85 may be significant. Rainbow may be significant, okay, with the letter R. Lemons may be significant with L. You got Z again. So you may have 2 zebras, okay? You got letter C. You got letter P. You got the letter M. You got the letter E. Okay? Spirit said me. Me. 3. Me. 3. Yeah. That's from Paul right there. That's from Paul right there. He said, "Me, I'm the three. I'm the daddy." Somebody must not have known who their daddy was. My God, sorry. That just had me how that came out. I'm sorry. I was I was not expecting that. Somebody said they didn't know who their papa was. They said he said, "I'm your pappy." That's all I'm hearing. I'm your pappy. What was that off, y'all? Went out life. I'm your pappy. Okay, here's your botanical quiz. Okay, here's your quiz. Okay, Memphis may be significant. Okay, Memphis, Egypt, is where the colossal statue of Ramses the second was at. Okay, it flourished in the 13th century BC. Was the third king in the 19th dynasty in the ancient Egypt who reigns was the second largest in Egypt's history. In addition, his wars with Hades and Lebanon's, they don't want to come out. Known for his extensive building program and for many colossal statues, him found to know, okay? So his background. Ramses family of non-royal origin. Did you hear me? Non-royal origin. So whoever this message is pertaining to, that's coming out in this message. Your daddy's not royal. He came into power some decades after reigning of the religious reformer, trying to reform religion in Egypt. Here, let me ring the bell. Let me ring it one more time. You hear it? He came into some powers after reigns of the religious reformer to reform religion. He was not royal. And set about restoring Egypt's power in Asia, which had declined under the Anakin and his successors of the Tuckan. These words, y'all, I am Southern, okay? So I will murder them like crazy, okay? Get over it. Ramses' father, Set I, subdued a number of rebellious princes in Palestine and southern Syria and waged a war on the Hades and the Antilons in order to recover those provinces in the north that during that recent troubles had passed from Egypt to Haiti control. Are we listening? Steady achieved some success against the Haitians at first, but gains were only temporary. For at the end of his reign, the enemy was firmly established on the Orinoco's rivers in Kadesh, as a strong fortress defended by the river, which became the key to their southern frontier. During the reign, set up gave the crown prince Ramsay, the future Ramsay II, a special status as regent. Seti provided him with a kingly household in Harlem, and a young prince accomplished his father on his campaign, so that when he come to sole rule, he already had experience of kingship and of war. It was noteworthy that Ramsay was designated as a successor in an unusual age, as if to not, or excuse me, let me retract, as if to ensure that he would, in fact, succeed to the throne. He ranked as a captain of the army while still only 10 years old. At that age, his rank must surely have been horrific, though he may as well have been receiving military training, because his family's home was in the Nile River Delta. And in order to have convenient base for campaigns in Asia, Ramsay built himself up from full-scale residence city called Per Razum, the House of Ramsay, the biblical Ramses, okay, which was famous for its beautiful layout with gardens, orchards, and pleasant waters. Each of the four quadrants, I told you the square had something to do with it. Each of the four quadrants had its own presented deity. Aiming in the southwest, Seth in the south, the royal cobra goddess, the winged jet in the north, and significantly the Syrian god Astra in the east. A void for Asia's deities had grown up in Egypt, and Ramsay himself had distinctly leaned in that direction. Y'all go read up on him. Go read up on him, okay? As my head tingles, okay? Coat may be significant, okay? Something about a something about a coat. A coat. I'm here. Coat 45. Somebody might be drinking a Coat 45 and smoking on some weed. I don't know. Okay? Coat 45 and weed may be significant. I'm serious. Coat 45 may be significant. Somebody said when they grow up, you can't tell me what I want to be. Okay? I don't know. 98 may be significant. 43 may be significant. 35 may be significant. 48 may be significant. Work hard, play hard. All right. Okay. Something about a jet. Somebody better jet. They better get cover. I'm saying cover. They better jet. Cover. I can't make it up. Yeah. Cover. They better get cover. Wow. Something's mounting up. I'm seeing mountain up. The bigger they build, the harder it's going to fall. Something's mounting up. Lower may be significant. Okay, something about drum. Eardrum. Something about the eardrum. My neighbor's leaving. It's shut off. It's shut off. The eardrum. Something's clogging the eardrum. Something's covering the eardrum collective. The shit they claiming don't mean nothing. Something about the free internet. Something's fiber optic. Something having to do with the free internet. Fiber optics. Blackout. 62. That's 8. That's karma. New Jersey may be significant. Arizona may be significant. DC may be significant. Virginia may be significant. North Carolina may be significant. Pennsylvania. Louisiana. Montana. Yeah. Colorado. Utah. Somebody trap house. Salt Lake City may be significant. There's a movie. Trap House, the movie. Salt Lake City. When that movie come out? $2025. That's strange for me to see it that way. Okay, let me look it up. I got TDA. TDA. Tarrant Appraisal District. Tarrant County, Texas. This has to do with property tax code governed legal property. I am. Red may be significant. Color red may be significant. Red. Outlaws may be significant. Circle may be significant. I'm seeing a big red circle. A big red circle is what I'm seeing, yeah. I can't make it up. Like a loop. Like it keeps you in a loop. It's a loop. Anything else, Spirit? Remote. But they did not want me to say that. I rebuke that. Remote. Something to do with your TV remote? Remote. Something to do with your TV remote. Dang, I thought it was done. CMT, I don't know, country music radio station maybe, or television may be significant, I don't know. May have some neuro issues, like peripheral neuropathy type nerve issues. Charcot Main tooth disease. Charcot. Marie and tooth. It's an inheritable peripheral neuropathy. So this is not hereditary, whatever this is. Early signs and symptoms include but not limited to like toe walking, like a child walking on their toes due to weak muscles in the foot. What did I miss? Thank you, Dale. Appreciate you, baby. As I say that, and I have nerve damage in my right leg, off from my back. I'm feeling stinging in my upper thigh. Who I'm talking to was a toe walker. You walked on your toes as a kid. Like a ballerina. Absolutely, be. Like a ballerina. It may depend on a gene problem that can affect the anox in the melon sheath or both. And the melon sheath of my spinal cord is impinged in my lower back. It will cause gene defects in children, though. If you're born and you're a toe walker, I was not a toe walker when I was born. This makes it harder for other nerves to control muscles and send sensory information from the skin, muscle, and other organs back to the spinal cord and the brain. Some of the symptoms may be like weakness or paralyzed in the foot, lower leg muscles, may harder to lift your foot like a foot drop, a high step walk conformation. This is definitely for a star seed. I'm speaking to a star seed. This is a star seed child I'm speaking to. Somebody that works with the Astros. You have a high step walking pattern. You may frequently trip or fall. Balance problems. Your foot deformities, high arches or curved toes like hammer toes. Lower legs with inverted champagne bottle shape due to the loss of muscle or bulk. Trouble feeling heat, cold, and touch. Possible hand weakness, atrophy. Causing difficulty with small, precise movements, decrease in ability to sense vibrations or non body positions. paraspines like scoliosis, hip and joint out of the normal position like a hip displacement, chronic shortening of muscles, tendons around the joints, may even be like short in stature. Muscle cramps, nerve pains. Might have had confirmation with the nerve pain and muscle cramps. You may have tremors, problems hearing, vision problems. In some rare cases, you may even have difficulty breathing because of the nerve effects on the diaphragm of the muscles. Now, why are you showing me this? Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Okay, because Spirit's giving me something else to go with that, so let me look it up right quick. Seth, hardwood may be significant. I don't know, something about hardwood. All right, you may, because this is what I'm saying, you may benefit from UV therapy. UV therapy. Okay. I'm gonna stop there because I'm at where we at on our time? 79? Okay, yeah. Spent a little too much time on this. Some a long while. Okay. So I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on this to come back for our chaos training. But I want y'all to understand chaos and order, okay? I want you to go look up what pull is. Pull. Papa Uniform Lima Lima. Pull. Okay? Life is full of chaos and order, fam. Okay? It is said that God created life, correct? We all agree He created it. Whether it be there from light or whether it be from if you believe in the Big Bang Theory. It don't matter. But what was the Big Bang Theory but chaos? Correct? So from that day, you have been moving in order. In order. Understand what I'm saying? A trophy. In trophy, which is defined as the measurement of disorder of a system. Chaos is the biggest enemy, y'all. So when there's disorder in the system, you understand? Your body your temple that God created, it's like the Big Bang goes off in your body. It causes chaos. Understand? You need to move closer back to the sun and cool down. Get out of that dark. Get into the sun, cool down. We were converted from dust and the dirt of the earth as a being. And we will be returned back to the dust of the earth. You understand? But you need confirmation. But you need to understand, you need to weed your garden of all negative thoughts of your mind so you can grow. Because if not, that's when your atrophy is going to take place and you have to empty that out. Weed your gardens, collective. You have to do the meditation work. You have to put out those negative thoughts on paper, whatever you got to do. Release them. You have to do these daily. It's a constant thing because we're constantly growing and we're constantly learning and the world is constantly changing. Okay? So we need to understand our mission and be continuously thriving to work through it. I want to show you right quick. Let me grab my phone. I'm going to flip it around here and I'm going to show you. Thank you for the 100, baby. Thank you for the gifts. I'm going to turn it around here. I want y'all to see. This is ecology. This is your system. Right here. This is everything surrounding you. You need to set that boundary up. You're like a nucleus, like a cell, a nucleus cell, your body. Create that boundary around you. Y'all get it, collective? That atrophy is the Greek word meant to transform or to transmute. How do you keep from things contaminating your system is by transmuting them. Take the negative out. Take the weeds out of your garden. Transmute them. Get rid of them. Give them back to the earth. If it grows, it grows. Then you took the negative weeds out of your garden and let them grow somewhere else. But they don't belong in your garden. You understand? If it is affecting you, then weed your garden. If it's causing chaos, weed your garden. Then plants don't belong in your garden if they're causing you chaos. How many we got? 15? Where we at? Y'all want to do a quick one right quick? We'll do a quick chaos lesson. Y'all got your pens? You got your paper ready? You got your pen and paper ready? I'll run it for just a few minutes. Y'all ready? Okay. B said yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, Deb's yeah. All right, let me get Kai in class. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use our spirit guide cards, okay? And I'm going to read you the message. Look, and I'm itching. Somebody's sending that witchcraft. Bad. They got anxiety. Stressing. Y'all got this, collective. Don't fret. I want you to calm down. I want y'all to calm down. Okay? All right. I've got people talking here. Okay? Where are we at? Okay. I got city noises here. Hold on, let me test this right quick. Can y'all hear that? There's your city noises. Y'all good with that one? Y'all hear it? Okay. All right, there's Kai. All right, get your paper ready. Y'all ready? And then Kai, when we get done, let me pause this. When we get done with this portion, which is I've done the read prior, go back to the read, but don't go through the YouTube channel and rewind it. Go into the text message I sent it to you, so you can go ahead and watch it. You know, you don't have to wait for it to upload. Okay, so we're gonna have your city noises in the background here. All right, what's up, Michael? Welcome in, fam. I'm gonna put your people talking, okay? All right, so let's pump it back up. You too, boo. Welcome in, welcome in. Love it, love it. All right, there's your city. There's people talking. 6:30. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me? And you can hear both of the dynamics. Okay. Okay. So Pickle Pants, that's what what we're doing. Okay. So you're gonna have the noise of the city in the background. It's jumbled. Okay, good. We're good and jumbled. We're good and jumbled. We're good and jumbled. I like it. Okay. That's what you hear. It's jumbled. That's exactly what I want. We want chaos. Okay. I'm setting a scenery, a surrounding for you guys. Okay. I'm going to be giving you a message from your spirit guides. All right. I'm giving you a message from your spirit guides. In the midst of this chaos, I want you to tap into everything, your surroundings. Okay? I want you to tap fully into your surroundings. I want you to get the message, what you got off the message, anything you're picking up from your city, background noise, as well as the people talking. This is your hearing. You're listening. I want you to connect. I'm not in the room with you, so I cannot vouch for what's around you, collective, okay? Only you can. Connect to what's in your surroundings and ground your body. What is going on with your body at that point in time as we go through this? Okay? I want you to pick up what God's giving you and speaking through all elements. You're hearing, what you're seeing, what you're feeling. If you pick up on smells, what do you smell? You're tapping into all of your senses. Y'all with me? We got it. We understanding. You sure you know? Pickle pants? Come on now. You can do it. You can do it, baby. It's helping you to stay focused. The main thing that you want to pick up is what God's telling you, okay? What I'm speaking. So stay focused on it, but still pick up what's going on in your surroundings. Can we not do this? Y'all ready? You ready? Drop that one in the box for me. We're gonna do these over time, okay, collective? I don't want you to be so overstimulated. If you do, mute your YouTube, okay? Mute your YouTube. If it gets too much on you, mute the YouTube. Don't turn it off, just mute it. Okay? If it gets overstimulated, just mute it. When we're done, we'll have the thumbs up in the chat, okay? So handle what you can handle. If you can't handle the whole time being stimulated, that is fine, okay? I do not want to push you. Am I clear, collective? Am I clear? I do not want you overstimulated. So pay attention to your body. If you start sweating, if you start breathing heavy, if your heart palpitations is going up, you start feeling a little dizzy, stop. I want to make that, yeah, exactly, Zach. I want to make that crystal clear. Okay? So if you start having reaction, that's the reason why it's imperative. The main thing you're listening to is the message I'm giving you. I'm reading off of this card, and you're paying attention to your body. You pick up what you can from the other two background noises. But the main focus is those two. That's what I want you focusing on. Your body and how it's stimulated and the message I'm giving you. Confirmation. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Do not allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. One, accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us in the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Two, focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thoughts, patterns, so you can attract abundance in your life. You are what you believe. Three, mods don't worry about modding. When there are questions you need assistance with, go inward. Sit with yourself. Meditate on the questions. Ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answer and the guidance will be delivered to your delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. Four, if it is meant to be, it will be. You will not have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow. Let it be. Let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing in your life. Okay, we're done. Drop them thumbs up. Drop the thumbs up in the. Well, I'll put it in there. Okay. All right. Thank you, Kyle. All right. Mm. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. The messages. What did you get? Alpha 1. What was the message you got? Because I just shuffled the cards. So I need y'all's help, collective, to find number 1. The message from Spirit Guide. Give me number 1. Let go what don't serve your highest good. Anything else in that card? Anybody else picked up the first card? No, you're not supposed to close your eyes. No, you're not supposed to close your eyes, but if you did, there was a reason, okay? We want your eyes open. We don't want them closed. So you're in the right place, my love. Okay, pickle pants? Zach, email me. Email me, and yes, we can get a read. Your energy is going to be pulled in different directions, and there is a lot of distractions around you on purpose, but stay focused. Absolutely. Nope, you're good. You're good. It's a learning. You're learning, baby. It's class. You in class. Okay. You think you missed the first card? All right, card 2. What did you get off of card 2? I know, I didn't want you modded neither, boo. Wow. Card 2. Email me, Zach, if you got questions. We'll set up a time to have a one-on-one, and we'll talk about it. I'll help you with it. Pamela, it's set where you are and your clear intentions. Yes, 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 yes. Ding, ding, ding. Good job, killer. Good job. Good job. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, card number 3. That's the reason why Kai, I want you to go back and I want you to watch that reading too, baby. Okay. All right. You are what you believe. You are what you believe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Number 4. Number 4. Having that integrity. Yep. If it's meant to be, it will be. Stay true to self. If it's meant to be, it will be. When one door closes, another door will open. The last card. What'd you get? Yep, exactly. The last one. What'd you get? Pickle Pants said it wasn't so bad, was it? And you done it with your eyes closed. Now, collective. What was some of your body's response to the chaos? Let's have integrity with yourself. What was your body doing? Hey, Alyssa, boo. You just missed class, Alyssa. That's all right. You can go back and rewind. Rewind. Okay. Yep. The frontal head. Okay. Let's be true to ourselves. Ears started perking up like a dog does, and it gave you chills. Your legs started jumping twice. Would that be your right leg? Yep. Thought so. They have frontal headache for you too? Okay. Be der. It's working your frontal lobe of your brain. So you should have some pressure up there if that region or that portion of your brain is weakened by your thought process. That is the frontal lobe of your brain. You're trying to process thoughts in the middle of chaos. So for you to have a frontal lobe pain is not abnormal, collective. Okay? You were seeing big red circles because we're going to do different ones and stimulate different aspects. I'm going to get some visions. I've got we got flashcards. So we'll do sight in the midst of chaos. But I definitely want you, and I'm hiccuping. Okay? Do not let it stress your anxiety. So I don't know who I'm talking to, but that anxiety's got to calm down. Because I'm getting the heartburn and the diaphragm refluxes. But the first thing I want you to work on is your hearing. Your hearing. What you're hearing going on around you in the midst of chaos and trying to stay focused and processing what is going on with you eternally. It's going to expel to the exterior. The stronger those senses become, the less of that frontal lobe pain you're going to have. Okay? Do I need to say that one more time? The more you do it, these activities, and work that brain in the midst of chaos, the lower the levels of anxiety and stress. Okay? You want to be able to hear what's going on around you without completely blocking it off. So, now with that being said, what did you hear in the background? What did you pick up off of background noises? What was you picking up off of background noises? The bee in the bonnet, absolutely. Did you hear anything? Did you pick up anything off of the conversations that was being held? Did you pick up anything as far as this in the city that the ruckus noise? What did you hear? Hear the ocean, pots and pans clanking, people talking, cars, horns, ambulances. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Subway station, trains, horns. Somebody saying that's the wrong way. Yep. Okay. So we understanding what you're doing is strengthening your brain power. Starting with your thought process and being able to control your thought process no matter what surroundings you're in, what's around you, so you can still hear spirit and make logical and rational decisions. If your anxiety levels go up, then all you're going to hear is chaos in the background. You're not going to hear anything that spirit's trying to tell you. You're not going to be paying attention to what's going on directly in front of you, per se. Are we understanding? So if you're picking up more background noise than you are what I was reading off of the cards, then your focus is off. You are too much out here in the world and picking up on everything that's going on around you and not seeing things that's right in front of you. Then that's when your equilibrium goes off. You become disoriented. You do not make rash decisions. You walk yourself right into a trap of destruction, and you're definitely not paying attention to your body and how it responds. Okay? This is not to hurt nobody's feelings. I've been here, I've done it too, collective. I am only providing you what you need to help you stay focused in what's going on in your immediate environment that you have control over. We cannot control what is going on in society around us. We can only control what is right in front of you. Keep yourself focused and protected, as well as your family and your children. Okay, warriors? Do I make myself clear? Thank you for the jewels, baby. Some things we have not got control over, and we're not supposed to have control over. But take care of you and yours first, because you're no good. Welcome in, welcome in. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you a direct link so you can link up there, special. And so that way I can put you on the roster as one of our warriors, and we're going to work on our brain strength, okay? So I want y'all to be mindful, because there is danger lurking all around you. And most of the time, it's directly in front of your face. I cannot have weak warriors out here. Okay? Thank you for the subscribe, baby. What? What did he say? What did he say? Yeah, I don't want no Peters. Okay? Peter had little, he had faith, but he lacked it. Okay? As soon as his eyes, seen something else, he started sinking in the water. Then when he seen the Lord, he questioned it. I don't want you to move that way. You understand? I don't want you to get off balance and drown. And I don't want you to doubt if that's the Lord you're seeing. All right, collective. Let's say that prayer. Let's close it out. And I will set it up. What evening times work better for you guys? 3032 in the house. Does the evening times work better? I know some of us work, some of us don't. That's right. That's right, special. Good deal, good deal. I'm not here for me, I'm here for you. Okay? There, Stony. I am not here for me, I am here for you. All right. Guys, let's ring that bell. My spirit, most high God, thank you for your lessons. Thank you for your blessings. Let's keep the sacred blood. Keep us in your will and not your way. Help us stay focused and grounded. and paying attention, waiting for our assignments from you. Guide us on our path as warriors out here in this lost and dying world. Help us uplift your kingdom, and we'll give you the praise and glory for it. Thank you, thank you. All right, fam. I love y'all. Big hugs, fam. Big hugs. Ah, hug yourself. Hug yourself. All right, kisses. I'm out. Deuces.